So welcome guys. Today I am going to show you guys step by step on how to upload, publish your book on Amazon KDP. Before you start thinking of publishing your book, you must have gotten your book ready, your title, your subtitle, your book descriptions, your um back end keywords, your book cover ready. You must have gotten all this ready before you start publishing your books. So now let's get started. I'm going to walk you through this step by step on how you successfully upload your book without anyone's assistance. So let's get started, guys. So log in to your KDP account, and this is a new one. So log in here that says create. You hit on it to start uploading your book. Now here, these are different varieties of book you can publish. We have the Kindle version, that's the ebook, paperback, hardcover, and series page. So today we are going to publish a paperback because it's a coloring book. If you don't know how we created that coloring book, leave the description, or I will leave the link on the description so that you go back and see from A to Z on how I created that coloring book. Okay, so today I want to show you how to upload it on your Amazon account. Now hit on create paperback because that is what we are going to publish today. So hit on paperback. So it has loaded up. Now first off, you input your book title. As I said earlier, you must have gotten all these things ready. You must have gotten all of. So I will head over now to where I have my book title saved and copy it. So here is my book title. I'm going to paste it here. Stress Relief Adult Flower Coloring Book. Then I will head back to get my book subtitle. Make sure that your subtitle is covering is your subtitle contains a lot of keywords. Okay, make sure that at least your subtitle has 2, 3, 4 keywords. Okay, and before you do this, before you even start thinking of creating and publishing your book, you must have done your research. So here I input my book title. Now edition number, leave it like that. Author's name, you input the exact author's name you have on your book. the exact author's name that you have on your book. That's what you're going to type in here. Now, contributors, if you have other authors that worked with you, this is where to input their names. Now, description, I'll go and get my description and paste it here. As I said before you start all this, you are sure that you have prepared all this. Now, I paste my description. Make sure your description is very catchy because that's what customers, your audience will see first. That is what is going to attract them to want to purchase your book. Okay, so make sure that your book description contains either as AIDA, as attention, is attention grabbing, desire, interest, and call to action. Okay, make sure that your description contains all that. Now, publishing rights, you owe the right of your uh you owe the copyright of your book, so you click on I owe the copyright. Now, does it has any sexual explicit image? No, doesn't. Now, your primary marketplace is Amazon.com, so leave it at that. Now you select, you choose book category. This is another important area. Okay, you choose where your book belongs. Okay, the category where your book belong. So for this, we are going to choose um, craft and hobby. Underneath it, we choose coloring for grown-ups. Now the book is about flowers, so that is done. It's about flowers, and click on save. Now the next one is your keywords, your 7 back end keywords. Make sure you use this very well. Do not repeat um do not repeat keywords that you already have on your title or on your subtitles. These back-end keywords basically means whenever a, a buyer types in any word that is related to the keywords that you have here, your book will pop up. So you do your research very well. There are some AI tools that you can use like book beam, book boats, and a lot of them. You can also search on Amazon to see what it's selling and what's not selling. So you do your research, gather your keywords, and you can also use AI. Okay, by giving AI a correct prompt, it will be able to give you a proper back end keywords. I will head over to copy my keywords because I've already prepared it. So I'll just go copy and paste my keywords. Now I have filled in all my back end keywords. Okay, so you fill in all your back end keywords. Now you proceed. Publication date, leave it as it is. Release date, leave it as it is. The next thing is to hit save and continue. Save and continue. Did we miss anything? Oh, sorry. We missed last name. Author's last name. Sorry. Jack. So now that has been corrected. Now we hit save and continue. Save and continue. So successfully save, and that will take us to the next page. Now on this page, we are going to also fill in the details here. Now this ISBN, if you have your own, which I know you don't have, you input it. You said add your own. You click add your own ISBN. But if not, just hit on assign and Amazon will assign one to you. Okay, just hit on assign and one will be assigned to you. Now our book interior is black and white, so you click select that, leave it at that. But if it is any other color, you can select from here: premium color interior, standard color interior, black and white with white screen. But our book is black and white interior with white paper. So here now you select your book size. If it is 6 by 9, you leave it at this, but if not, you go and look for your book size here, and you have option to customize. You have option to customize your book size here, but ours is here, so we just hit on it. Our book is 8.5 by 8.5. If your book doesn't have bleed, you leave it here. If it has bleed, you select this. Now leave it at this. Moving on, here you upload your manuscript. So all your book manuscript, this is where you are going to upload it. Okay, so click on upload and find your manuscript and hit on open. Select and hit on open, and your manuscript will be uploaded. So you give it time to upload. It's successfully uploaded. Now your book cover, this is where you upload your book cover. So as I said earlier, this is a coloring book for adults, and I will leave the link to how that is being created, including the book cover. I will leave the link on the description, so if you have not watched it, go and watch it if you want to know how to A to Z on how to create a green book, and also how we made this book cover. So here you just click on upload your already have book cover, then click on upload file and select your book cover and give it time to upload. So our cover uploaded successfully. Now we head over to this. Do you use AI to generate? This doesn't really matter. You can say yes, you can say no. The ones used AI, you just select it and move on to the next one. So we generated one or few generated image with minimal or no editing, one of or a few generated image with extensive editing. We did minimal editing. Which tool did you use? This not necessarily important. You can skip it or just input what you use. And that's that. Move on to the next one. We'll go to preview, launch preview. Hit on launch previews to view how your book looks, how your book looks. So you will give it takes a little while. So here is our book. There is no issue at all. If there is any issue, they will tell you here. There is no issue at all. Okay, and you just hit on. Then you can view thumbnails. This is how the interior of the book looks. Okay, this is how your book will look once it's published. So if you are okay with everything and if Amazon doesn't have any complaint, you just hit on approve and proceed. Here we are done with this. We are done. So the next thing is for you to hit on save and continue. Save and continue. What did we know? Okay, so we have something to. No, did not do this. None, none. This none. We omitted it. None. So hit on save and continue. Successfully saved. Now we head to pricing. This is where you price your book. Now, when pricing your book, so here they gave you a minimum of 5.68 and In a book like this, the is a paperback and you'll be charged for printing. So the printing is about 2.80. It was on the previous page that we passed. Let me see if I can go back and show you. Okay, here 2.84 USD, and here are the prices for each marketplace. This is UK and the rest of them. So whenever you're pricing your book, ensure to include this, and also know that Amazon is also collecting their own percentage. Okay, so you can price your book properly, and it's advisable that when you're pricing your book as a beginner or as you're just releasing your book, as you're just releasing, don't price it too high. Okay, make the price moderate and attractive. Okay, then when you start making sales, you can now start increasing your book price. So let's price this like 6.50. Okay, so when you price it 6.50, this is your royalty. You are getting 0.41 USD, which you might think that is not much, but when you start making sales and it start piling up, you will start making your money and you start increasing it. Or we can just say 7.50. So here our royalty is 0.91 cents. Okay, and for each marketplace. And why is like this? Before, Amazon charges 30%, but now is now 50%. So you share, when Amazon minus this printing fee, you share the rest with Amazon. So as you are just publishing your book newly, you can just leave it at this. Then when you start making sale, you now start increasing your price gradually. Okay, so that is it on this one. I am not publishing this book, but if in your own case you just hit publish your paperback and your book will be published. I am not publishing this is just for the tutorial. So just hit on publish. Every other thing here is done. And request for proof. If you want Amazon to send you proof, to send you a copy of your book, you just hit on this and follow the instruction for Amazon to send you, and you are going to purchase it. It's like purchasing your own book. So Amazon, you pay for it and Amazon will send you a copy of your book. But if not, it's optional. It's not necessary. You can leave it and then hit publish, and your book will be published within 72 hours. Within 72 hours. Most times it's not up to 72 hours, but within 72 hours, your book will be published and be live on Amazon. But if you have any issue at all, Amazon will send you an email giving you details of what is wrong with your book. You don't have to panic. All you need to do is to read what they said is wrong with your book and make corrections and republish, and boom, your book will go live. Thank you so much if you have come this far. If you learned anything new, do hit the subscription button and turn on your notification button so that you can get notified anytime I upload anything new. And if you have any question at all, ask me on the comment section. If you have any video request, also drop it on the comment section. Thank you so much, guys. I hope this helps. See you on the next one. Goodbye.